Oh. Hey ho, where you gonna go? What you gonna do when I come for you? If you're one of those people that says someone can't drink caffeine, go do one. If you're one of them people that tells someone they can't eat bread because they're mono eating blueberries and mangoes, go do one. Scouring that verge for that roadside treasure. You never know quite what you're going to find. You never know. Snake! Have him, people, have him. See those bits of rubbish? Or a lot of rubbish. Doesn't it, like, if anyone else has noticed, annoy you, right? That when they cut the grass verges or hedges, whatever time of year that is, right? And because there's so much shit in there, it basically cuts, like, say, a Costa cup or a Starbucks cup it up into about another 1,000 pieces. You see what I mean? So you end up with like 1,000 pieces of litter from one piece of litter. Whereas, like, wouldn't it be good if they had something in place? Because, you know, at the end of the day, people dump shit. That's the fact of it, you know. Put bins around, you're going to get tossers doing, like they do lots of things in life, right? But surely it would pay to pick a few bits of litter first. I don't know. Just a thought. Probably not practical, but some things you think, like, what can you do? Like, what can you do? I suppose it's down to people, isn't it? Education, laziness, don't give a fuck. I don't know. It'd be nice if a lot of people didn't give a fuck about what was going on at the moment, if you know what I mean, from that sense. That white one, so pretty. Them tyres for shocks. See that? That was one I picked out a while ago. I should, or I may, at some point fill that up with some super glue or something. But yeah, just want to watch out for Sharpies, flints, whatever you want to call them, working their way in, and then I'm going to eventually I think they're pretty good. I'll check the front. We're all good. You know, them farts will literally both your bum cheeks rumble like an earthquake. See? I know it's like people's responsibility, but we have a facial nap. Facial nappy. Facial thong. There's so much PPE beside the road. See, this is what you really want to protect yourself from all the BS. Another one, people. Facial nap. Facial nappy. Facial nappy to stop the verbal diarrhea at the majority of people that are wearing them. Facial nap. What do you want? Shoes. You got a bag to carry your shit. watering can for watering, and a bed. Like, what more? Germs though, germs! Ah, germs! Might have the Rona on it. No cask helmet. Shut your mouth. I hit this fly earlier, right? Hit this fly, and for that second where I don't know, it was like my 2 fingers or something, and like it hit the part of the fly, like it hit it here. I literally felt the top of its head. Like, you can imagine, right, if you were another fly and you were getting into a scrap with another fly and you had it, or like you hit it round the head, and literally your, what do they call flies, arms and legs, I suppose, or they got some technical term, but you know, you went to like socket one. That's what it felt like when I contacted the fly, if that makes sense. Isn't that strangely strange? See, is that animal cruelty? Is it insect cruelty? Like, can you imagine, like, where do you draw the line, right? If you say you wouldn't hurt a fly and you wouldn't hurt an ant, like intentionally, on earwig, like beetle or something, like, because not all people that are animal loving are vegans, are they? But just say you got a vegan and they think they're doing everything for them personally, right? I'm not having to go at anyone personally, but they're doing what they think they're doing, and treating every creature and person how they'd like to be treated themselves, right? If you know what I mean. So where do you draw the line? Mosquito, you know, whatever. But, you know, mustn't kill it. We've got to waft it away, sort of thing, you know. Oh, don't, you know. Where do you draw the line? It's gnawing on your lip, like. Maybe it sort of gets round on the end of your nipple. You want to squat that little bastard. You see what I mean? You ain't animal loving, are you, or insect loving, if you swat mozzies, basically. Sorry. Nothing better, right? To just be out on a bike because you want to be on the bike. No reason, no Strava, no segments, no smashing up hills. You're just on a bike. Don't matter what you're wearing. You're just rolling along. You can take all day if you want. Jeans and pants, underwear. Can be done. Still apply a bit of shamus cream if you want. Stop that sore bum, but just being out on the bike, isn't that what it's about? Can't really do it over here because, like, I don't know, it's just different areas. I mean, can't do what you on about? Like, back at home in the summer, I love like going into like certain fields and stuff and just sitting in them. Like, some have got like obviously gates, some are open, and just different areas where you can sit. It's nice. Enjoy some quality time, like out in nature. Take a book, take your head, something like that, you know. Just sit there. On a serious note though, like, let's go deep. No, we won't go deep. And there's often times in your life, many people's lives, all our lives, you know, like sometimes I wish I could just get up in the morning, make a cup of tea and not really think like I do, and just not have an overactive mind thinking about stuff and whatever, yeah, someone else, but, and just could you even call that normal? But just like stuff wouldn't like affect me like it does. I mean, the situation we're in now, it's like, it's uncertain, people are frightened. I'm not frightened, I'm just kind of, it just gets to me like, well, like no one's really talking about or debating anything, they're just going along with stuff. But all they're kind of worried about is going back to some kind of normality, you know, and it's as if like the priority after all like this is just to go to the pub or to go shopping, you know, like really? Like, if anything, like, it's made me think, like, what do I actually really want to do? And not that this has actually answered that, but, like, it's made me think, like, what's kind of important. I'm not on about your freedom and stuff, just what do you want to do, like, you know? Certainly don't want to go shopping and go down the pub, like, life goals, right? Facial nap. Mainly for people that are full of crap. You think of those elderly people though, right? There's elderly people that lost their lives because they were not necessarily had the Rona, but they just had some other respiratory diseases or whatever. They put it down to the Rona though. But the ones that are alive now, that are genuinely like scared. Like if you're like just an elderly person and you're on your own in your home, or a home, and you know, like as if like that wasn't enough, you know, and you haven't seen like friends, family, or your next door neighbour for a while, and you're like isolated. Like, that's bad, isn't it? That is bad. It's sad, upsetting. Like, can you imagine what they're even thinking? It's probably like, you know, good time to like be like, you're so elderly and you got like Alzheimer's or something. You don't even have a fucking clue what's going on. See, I think about other people, like, you know, you can have that attitude of like it's all about you, and you know, the old dog eat dog, but no, I mean, if I can get people riding a bike, try and get their diet on track, even though I'm battling my own, just get people to think a bit more in general. Like, it isn't just about you, is it? You know, it's kind of why I do it, really. Even if like every video that doesn't necessarily seem that there may be a message or not, you know, I'm on here, gives someone to watch, doesn't it? Right? What can I say? You know, just try it. It's not easy. It's funny though, like self-taught, I could just about really, although it would be like, I don't know, stand up in front of some people and give a talk or something, but I don't know, it's strange. I feel uncomfortable holding the camera up to my face though. Hey, maybe I can wear a facial nap. There you go, facial nap. I know. My hair, long hair, don't care. Ah, dear. Yeah, that light, it depends. You don't have to spend that much money, but I like my gadgets, I like my rear lights as much as I like my front lights, and it gives you confidence. Like, I was coming back one year from Bristol Balloon Festival, so coming out of Bedminster, you know, that route, basically like A38 all the way back down Red Hill, took the hill. I mean, you have to take the hill. But the roads aren't smooth like this. You best know where all the manhole covers are, and don't go like drafting anyone. And I did have quite a few close passes because there was a lot of traffic coming out because of the city and because it was the Balloon Festival anyway. I had three lights on the back. The night flux. I had my Hope District as well, and a little like smart, I think, LED on my bag. And it got to the point where I thought, fuck it. If anyone's got a Hope, I had it on the brightest constant setting, which is pretty damn bright. I don't think they can be too blinding, I don't think. Not really. It's no different than like emergency services or something. I mean, you can have whatever thoughts you are on it as you like, you know, like if it saves my life, you know. Strobe setting's pretty good. Let's ramble a bit. The newer Hope ones, the light doesn't actually go out like the older ones. It stays on and it strobes. But like good quality rear lights, they pay for themselves on that one ride, you know. It's probably a lot easier to do than I bothered actually trying, but this night flux was the second one I had. The first one actually shorted out. I don't know what went wrong with it. It pretty much spontaneously combusted. But there's a weird thing you got to do to get into the programs of it, the settings. But I managed to do it. But it is kind of pretty technical, and on the website the instructions are not actually all that clear, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's one of those things you just play around with and hope eventually you get there. But yeah, quality rear lights. What can I say? What can I say? Especially in like built up traffic, coming back from the city, like along there with all that traffic like that, you need to be like seriously seen, you know. And one rear light just won't cut it, because you know that can kind of go out. You could have been riding 15-20 miles without even like realizing it, you know. So 2 rear lights, check your batteries and stuff, or like USB, whatever. Anyway, Praw, I'm going to sign off. I think that's a bit of chitter chatter. It is Monday evening. We've had the longest day, haven't we? So I'm noticing the shorter nights already. Like, you know, it's crazy, but it's pretty damn hot. It might be like 120 next week. You what? No facial naps. Bye. Can I be funny on an empty tummy? I got lettuce to go in my roll. First I gotta wash my lettuce in my bowl. Then I got my hummus to go on my roll. Stroll. No, I'm cycling. But I'm strolling at a cyclist pace on some smooth roads. Home for my rolls. With my lettuce and my hummus on my rolls. Before I eat them, I gotta wash the lettuce in a bowl. You're on about Praw. Snake! Don't say that. You say shit like that, right, and you'll get the biggest, fattest, longest motherfucking snakes come out from the bush and wrap itself around your leg. I'm gonna go home and eat my rolls. I'm gonna wash my lettuce in a bowl. Hopefully there's no grit in it. I shall make sure I wash it. I also have some carrot juice. No, not really, I'm lying. But I've got rolls, lettuce and hummus, and I'm gonna wash them in a bowl. If this song sounds funny, it's because I'm running on an empty tummy. I'm gonna go low carb because I want some protein, and that is what I get you. Lane. Ah! This is what it's about, surprising people. See, you think I'm gone, but I'm still here.